The Little Fox's Moonlight Adventure. Deep in a distant forest lived a little fox. Its fur was the color of fallen autumn leaves, glowing with a warm orange light. The little fox was lively and curious, and loved sneaking out under the moonlight for secret adventures. That night, the moon was especially bright. The stars twinkled like tiny, gentle lanterns, lighting up the forest in a silvery glow. The little fox lay in its tree hollow, tossing and turning, unable to sleep. It whispered to itself, "Tonight I want to go farther than I did yesterday." The little fox quietly slipped out of its tree hollow and followed the moonlit path deeper and deeper, until it reached a part of the forest it had never dared to explore before. The trees here were taller, and the wind that blew through the leaves seemed to gently remind the little fox, "Be careful, little one." As the little fox walked on, it heard a faint, soft, sobbing sound. It followed the sound and found a lost little rabbit hiding in the grass. Its white ears were wet with dew, trembling as it sniffled. The little fox crept closer and gently asked, "Little rabbit, what's wrong?" The little rabbit sniffed and said, "I got separated from my mother. I can't find my way home." The little fox lowered its head and thought for a moment. Although it had never come this deep into the forest either, it knew it couldn't leave the little rabbit alone. "Don't worry, I'll help you find your mother, okay?" The little rabbit blinked its teary eyes and nodded. And so, a little fox and a little rabbit set off together to find the way home. They followed roots and streams, searching and asking as they went, and sometimes they sang a tiny song to make themselves feel braver. Sometimes they met an old owl. The owl flapped its wings and pointed them southward. Sometimes they met a hedgehog uncle who rubbed his sleepy eyes and told them they were almost there. At last, when they saw a familiar patch of wild carrots, the little rabbit squealed with delight. "This is it! This is it! My mother must be here!" Sure enough, a plump white rabbit mother was anxiously searching for her baby. When she saw the little rabbit and the little fox running toward her, she scooped up her child in a tight hug. "Thank you, little fox. Thank you for bringing my baby home," the rabbit mother said, her eyes red with relief. The little fox wagged his tail and smiled. "It's nothing. When you have a friend by your side, the dark isn't so scary anymore." The little rabbit gave the little fox the sweetest carrot as a gift and promised that when spring came, it would take the little fox to see the most beautiful flower field. The little fox carried the warm feeling in its heart and the sweet carrot in its mouth all the way back home. The moon was still round and bright, and the forest no longer felt empty but warmer because of the little fox's kindness. The little fox curled up in its tree hollow, wrapped its tail around itself, and gently closed its eyes. That night it dreamed a sweet dream, full of silver moonlight, smiling friends, and a home it could always return to, no matter how far it wandered. Good night, little fox. Good night. May this little adventure bring you warm, gentle dreams tonight.